right, from Slaptam. Scary videos that prove something is very wrong. Ooh, hold me, chat. Okay, hold me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. If you want scary videos, then you're in the right spot. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Ooh.
Video re-uploaded to TikTok by user Iluniversal MX, multiple Amazon Echo display units, Alexa devices set up across the sales floor, suddenly activated at the same
Oh my.
time. What's heard in the footage is a clear recitation of the Chaplet of the Divine Mercy, a specific Roman Catholic prayer. One voice leads. Padre eterno, te ofrezco el cuerpo y la sangre, el alma y la divinidad de tu amadísimo Hijo.
If Alexa suddenly started praying to me, I'd return her right to the warehouse.
Translated as eternal
Like, Alexa, who taught you that? Because I know I didn't. Oh, I temporarily turned it down because of that ringing.
In atonement for our sins and those of the whole
There we go.
world.
Hopefully it stopped. Goodness.
A second voice responds repeatedly. Por su dolorosa pasión, ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world.
Alexa, no one
What
who
disturbed
taught you
viewers
that?
most wasn't just the prayer, it was the synchronization. Multiple devices appeared to be reciting the same religious text together inside a dark, empty department store in the middle of the night. As the clip spread, many pointed out an important detail that added a far more unsettling layer to the story.
Oh, what detail?
The Zocalo itself sits atop the ruins of Tenochtitlan, the former Aztec capital. The ground beneath the modern city holds layers of conquest, colonial destruction, executions, disease, and mass death. In Mexican folklore, the area is often described as cargado, spiritually heavy. Because of this, there's a long-standing belief that the Zocalo is a place where unusual things happen after dark. Locals frequently claim that electronics malfunction there. Others speak of spontaneous...
Yeah, what happened was apparently all these Alexa devices just activated and started reciting a prayer. Yeah, like I said, if my Alexa started doing that, back to the warehouse she goes. There's like no eerie prayers in the middle of the night, young lady. No. My goodness.
Religious phenomena, prayers, chanting, visions, occurring without explanation. In the comments beneath this video, many viewers insisted that entidades or entities wander the area at night, even when buildings are modern and well lit.
Yeah, my goodness.
Skeptics argue the explanation is purely technical, and no one is quite sure whether the video shows just one Alexa or multiple devices reciting the prayer. Inside that store at 2 a.m, a remote command misfiring, or something ancient beneath the city briefly finding a voice through modern machines.
Goodness gravy.
Whatever the explanation, it's hard to deny that the video does give off some very creepy vibes. In a disturbing trend, more and more creators are reporting encounters with what they believe is a mimic.
Oh, a mimic.
An entity imitating their own voices or those of their family members. In paranormal folklore, a mimic is believed to be an entity that imitates familiar human voices in order to confuse, lure, or unsettle those who hear it.
Alright.
Unlike echoes or auditory illusions, mimics are said to reproduce voices with uncanny accuracy, often copying loved ones, children, or even the
Oh.
listener
Oh
themselves.
boy.
What makes them especially disturbing is context. The voice is heard where no person should be present, sometimes responding at the wrong moment, using unusual accents, or speaking
Ooh.
with clarity that doesn't match the environment. In many reports, animals react before humans do, and the voice is often
Oh,
described as
animals know, man.
emotionally
Animals
detached or
know.
slightly off, as if something is pretending rather than speaking naturally.
Ooh. Oh
In this
boy.
first scary video, TikToker Julia Wang _HTX believes she captured a mimic imitating her child during a sleigh ride in the mountains at Deer Valley. According to her account, only her family and 2 adult drivers were present. Yet within the first
Oh,
seconds of the
mimics. Oh
footage, a
yes.
clear voice can be heard.
Hello, Daddy.
A little warmer over there.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
The poster believes the voice says, "Hello, Daddy."
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Daddy.
A little warmer over there.
Oh my.
Viewers immediately notice that her daughter's mouth does not
Wait,
move when the voice is heard, and while her son
really? Oh, wait, that wasn't it wasn't her saying that? Wait.
Hello, Daddy.
A little warmer over there.
Oh, her mouth was open,
Thank you.
but maybe.
The poster believes the voice says, "Hello, Daddy."
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Daddy.
A little warmer over there.
That's a bit spooky
Viewers
though.
immediately notice that her
Hmm.
daughter's mouth does not move when the voice is heard, and while her son's mouth is partially covered, his later speech sounds muffled and completely different in tone.
Hello, Daddy.
A little warmer over there.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, her voice sounds a bit different too. Oh my god, that's a bit scary. Have you guys ever had this happen before? Where like you're alone somewhere, you're in a quiet place, but you swear you hear someone like call your name, but you look around and nobody has called your name. That has happened to me a few times, and it's like you never know, right? I mean, I've never encountered a mimic, knock on wood, right? But has that ever happened to you? Whenever you're listening to music, I swear that's happened to me a few times too. I'm listening to music, and I think I hear someone say "Faye, Faye," so I'm like, "Huh?" And I take off my headphones, and it's all quiet. Nobody said my name. Ugh. Like, is it just a trick of the brain or something? Ooh. Either way, I don't like it. It's pretty scary, isn't it? My goodness.
Rose ball. It's getting exercise. Snow is in my eye.
The poster goes on to say that the voice heard at the start of the clip carries what she describes as a strange British or Victorian sounding accent, something neither child has.
Yeah, that child had a bit of a
And
bizarre
additionally,
accent.
this voice seems to have like a weird British Victorian accent. I don't even know what kind of accent it is, and my son does not speak like that.
Despite repeated viewings, she says she's been unable to find any rational explanation for the sound.
And I consider myself
So naturally, the
pretty
conclusion
spiritually
is
awake.
mimics.
I'm an intuitive, but this is the first time that I actually have physical evidence. And I've watched this video many times, and I still have yet to come up with a rational or logical explanation.
So the rational
as to what
explanation
this
is
voice
mimics.
In the second video, uploaded by IDCSSNKJS, the tone becomes even more unsettling.
Oh dear.
The poster appears increasingly frightened after believing she hears her own voice behind her while filming.
What the was that?
As she reacts, viewers in the comments claim the voice is saying, "Look behind you," or perhaps "Come find me." For many viewers, the idea of a voice not only imitating someone familiar but actively trying to direct their attention fits disturbingly well with classic mimic encounters. Many urge the poster not
It's a bit hard to spot, but yeah. When I listen closely, I can sort of like, hear it spinning in her chair. Yeah, let's give it a listen again.
perhaps "Come find me." For many viewers, the
Yeah, when she lifts her head up. This one, it's a bit scary too, but it could be her doing it. Some people can talk without moving their lips too much. This one isn't too scary, I don't think.
idea of a voice not only imitating someone familiar but actively trying to direct their attention fits disturbingly well with classic mimic encounters. Many urge the poster not to respond at all, warning that reacting to the voice could encourage it and make the situation worse.
My speaker's right here. My speaker's right here. What was that? Am I schizophrenic? Dude, someone just talked behind me. I just heard myself echo back.
Whether these moments are the result of coincidence, audio artifacts, or really are a mimic,
Just a
the
bit hyped.
similarities between the
Yeah,
clips have made
probably.
many viewers uneasy.
If you scare
especially
yourself,
those who believe
everything
mimics
starts
don't
to
just
sound a bit
copy
scary.
voices,
Ooh.
they use them.
What the was that?
Ominous.
In a series of disturbingly scary videos, we see a series of what have been labelled as witch attacks captured on camera across Mexico.
Witch attacks.
The first video
Goodness.
was uploaded to TikTok by Yee.Rodriguez45 and shows CCTV footage recorded outside a house somewhere in Rosarito.
And for months she was repeatedly seen walking around the neighborhood, painting crosses outside houses and even a nearby church, while also writing cryptic religious messages.
According to the description, a mysterious
What
woman
the
had been
heck?
appearing in the neighborhood for months, always late at night.
And for months she was repeatedly seen walking around the
What is she
neighborhood.
up to?
And every time they tried to capture the woman on camera, the footage would mysteriously fail.
Neighbours reportedly began noticing her walking the streets in silence, stopping outside homes to paint crosses on walls and gates. She was also seen marking a nearby church and writing cryptic religious
Wow.
messages in the area.
And for months she was repeatedly seen walking around the neighborhood, painting
I
crosses
don't think she's a
outside houses
witch.
and even a
Yeah.
nearby church, while also writing
I think
cryptic
just
religious
something's wrong
messages.
with
The
her.
person who shared the footage later claimed that
Yeah, unfortunately, it does happen. Yeah, I don't think that lady's a witch. I just think she needs help. That's not normal behavior. I think even even a witch wouldn't do something crazy, schizo like that. No, man, that poor woman needs some help. Gosh.
unexplained
she's not a
activity
witch, she
began
needs
happening
help.
inside their house shortly after the woman's visits. Even more unsettling, every attempt to capture her on camera allegedly failed. CCTV systems glitched, recordings corrupted, footage disappeared. This reportedly happened multiple times. It wasn't until after 3 separate attempts, each involving unexplained camera malfunctions, that the system finally recorded her.
And every time they tried to capture the woman on camera,
Yeah.
the footage would mysteriously fail.
I did.
And
I
it
was a
wasn't
drink. I
until
got
after
thirsty.
3 attempts and repeated camera malfunctions that they were finally able to record her passing by.
In the footage, the woman can be seen passing by, and at certain moments she appears partially transparent. Her figure seems to fade in and out against the background.
Well, yeah,
Eerily,
because that's
it
a poor
seems that
quality
this is
camera
far
there.
from an isolated incident.
Or at
In a
least not
second
a
scary
high-tech-
clip uploaded to
What was
TikTok
this?
by Milton DJR, we see another snippet of surveillance camera footage. Take a look at what it shows.
What the heck?
This time, the security footage shows 2 women approaching a property, with one of them deliberately scattering a white powder across the terrace of Luis Martinez, a shopkeeper from Valledupar. The footage shows 2 women arriving at the property while the street is still quiet. One of them appears to keep watch, scanning the surroundings while
are
the
they
other
up
steps
to?
forward and begins spreading a white powder across the terrace.
Was that salt? Is that salt? What was she doing?
According to Martinez, the substance is what he refers to as witching dust.
Witching dust? I've never heard of that before. What the heck?
Viewers familiar with regional folklore believed the act resembled a form of brujeria, folk witchcraft still widely believed in across parts of
Brujeria.
Latin America.
Huh.
In these traditions, powders are sometimes used for curses, protection spells, or rituals meant to bring misfortune to a person or business. What unsettled many viewers most was the timing.
Okay.
Acts meant
Yeah, okay, maybe these 2 are actually witches then. Just operating in broad daylight, witching powder. I don't know what this dude did to draw their ire, but The fact that they're being all furtive about it, you know, the backup, looking around, making sure. Yeah. I guess be careful who you're rude to. You know, you might accidentally annoy a witch, and she'll stop by your house and drop off some witching dust. That's what you get. You never know, man. Just be polite. Just mind your own business.
Who invoke or place
Okay.
curses are often believed to be more powerful at dawn, when night transitions into day.
Yeah.
And finally, we take a look at yet another similar incident. This clip was uploaded to TikTok by Aniello0630 and shows a young
She's definitely a witch. Okay, look at her. She's got that stern look about her. The little off the shoulder strap dress. I can believe that this woman is a witch.
woman standing with her back turned when an elderly woman approaches her from behind. Watch what happens next.
Oh wait, was I wrong?
In her hands, the older woman appears to be shaking or preparing something
Oh.
small, though it's difficult to make out exactly what it is. Seconds later, the elderly woman suddenly pricks the young woman on the shoulder. The movement is quick and deliberate,
I was
not
wrong.
accidental. The young woman immediately turns around.
Okay, I was wrong. This is the witch, and she's turning her into a witch. Yeah. Yeah. The elder witch needs to recruit numbers. And you know what? You know what? She has good instincts. You know, this girl found she would make she would make a great witch. So that's why the older witch is recruiting her via magic prick there. Oh my gosh.
In surprise, clearly startled by what just happened. However, instead of reacting aggressively or fleeing, the older woman's demeanour changes. She appears to act sympathetically, gesturing or behaving as if she's concerned or apologetic, attempting to calm
Classic
the
witch
young
recruitment
woman
behavior.
down.
She was tired of waiting in line. Ugh.
So what's going on in this clip is the old woman performing some sort of spell or curse. And what is with this sudden spate of purported witch sightings appearing online? Let me know your take in the comments section below.
Outside
Well,
a house somewhere in Rosarito,
that's
Mexico,
just how you recruit
and
witches
for months she
nowadays.
was repeatedly seen walking
You
around
know, you
the
can't have covens
neighborhood,
anymore. They
painting
get taken
crosses
over
outside houses
by
and
the
even a nearby
Inquisition.
church, while also writing cryptic religious messages.
All right. Oh dear.
Here's a short clip that sparked a surprisingly intense debate about what it actually shows. Take a look for yourself.
Oh, holy!
The bizarre video was uploaded to TikTok
Whoa,
by
whoa,
Kim
whoa! Run that back. What the heck was that? Yeah. Okay, here we are. What on earth is that? Yeah, watch. Watch. Some dude just leaps in from overhead. Now, it's all quiet, and then suddenly, bam, landing. What is that, the Flash? And then he, boom, takes off again. That's not a ghost, that's a superhero. He fell asleep in a tree, like, and he's like, oh crap, I gotta go, it's middle of the night. And then bro just takes off. Yeah. Or an astral traveler or something, yeah. You see, that too was a witch, and they were casting Misty Step, and they had to get away from there. Ooh. Yeah, my goodness, what the heck was that, man?
what it actually shows. Take a look for yourself.
Yeah. Ding, ding. Yeah, that was Misty Step or
The
Leap of
bizarre
Iris
video was uploaded to TikTok by Kim Lot
Or just clothes or a
who says
plastic
the footage was
bag.
captured on her dad's home security camera at around 2 a.m.
That's also true,
In the
too.
caption, she makes one thing very clear. The clip has not been sped up or altered. What viewers are seeing is exactly how it was recorded.
Off he goes. Off he goes.
It's brief, just a flicker of movement, but enough to grab attention. The shape moves quickly and smoothly, almost gliding into view before disappearing from sight. Almost immediately, the comment section split in two. Some viewers were convinced it was nothing more than a spider or insect close to
Spider.
the lens. Convinced.
I got jump scared by a spider. Ugh.
Others weren't so sure. Several commenters, including the person who posted the video, said the shape looked too human, pointing out what they believed to be a head and body-like form.
Yeah, something bizarre is going on there. Or a cat.
A few went even further. Some suggested it could be a fairy. Others described it as a spirit
fairy?
or small entity, noting how quickly and deliberately it seemed to move.
I know a thing or two
The
about
fact that it
fairies.
appeared at 2 a.m., a time often associated with unexplained activity, only added to the unease for believers.
Well, we already got witches in the video. Why not throw in cats as
So
well?
what was really captured here? Whatever the explanation, the clip has left viewers replaying it again and again, trying to decide whether they're looking at something ordinary or perhaps something supernatural.
Certainly ominous. Ooh.
Alright, I'm working in a old urgent care that just got shut down.
Oh.
Here's a scary video that's been unsettling viewers. The video was re-uploaded to TikTok by Demontix after the original source seems to have been deleted.
It looks very culty. There's a stage up here. It looks like a couple of altars next to him.
According to the man filming, he was working on repairs inside an abandoned urgent care facility in Texas that had
Oh dear.
recently shut down. He explains that the building closed before a major freeze hit the area, though he isn't sure exactly why it was abandoned. From the start, he admits the place feels pretty spooky.
It got shut down before the freeze here in Texas. I'm not sure why it closed down, but it's pretty spooky.
As he walks through the building, the camera captures long, empty corridors and unused
Ooh,
rooms.
liminal space, huh?
As he passes a bathroom, have a listen to what has been caught on camera.
Another bathroom.
A creepy, disembodied voice seems to be heard saying,
Oh.
I see you.
Another bathroom.
Oh. Oh, dude, that's creepy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. You know what that reminds me of? Have you guys ever played any of those Nancy Drew PC games? It was like the first or second game that takes place in a, you know, quote unquote haunted mansion. They had incidents happen like this in the game where you pass by a painting or a mirror or something in the game and you totally hear the I see you. Oh. Yeah, the dude wasn't whispering though, I don't think. Yeah. There's apparently a disembodied voice. Yeah, let's run that back.
Another bathroom.
Yeah, there's a whisper and then the dude like immediately speaks. Of course, it's very easy to edit it in too. It just makes you think of that Nancy Drew game with the haunted mansion. Ooh. It's still a bit spooky, even if it's, you know, like, you know, edited in post to, oh my god, did you hear that? I totally heard a voice.
A creepy, disembodied voice seems to be heard saying, I see you.
Another bathroom.
At one point, he reaches a stairwell and mentions that a meditation class used to be held upstairs. He shows a small cubby area where people would have placed their shoes before entering.
Oh dear.
Then this happens. He says he's certain no one else is inside, yet it clearly sounded like someone was on the stairs.
Ooh. Yeah, get the heck out of Dodge, guy.
After some further investigation, there's no one else in the
He went
building.
upstairs?
Someone go down those stairs, though.
He went upstairs to go see if
Cautiously,
someone
he
was there?
continues upstairs, entering what he believes was once the meditation room.
So, I guess this was the meditation room.
There's a raised platform that resembles a stage, flanked by what he describes as altar-like
He heard
structures
someone
on
running
either
and refused to
side.
explore the place.
It looks very culty. There's a stage up here. It looks like a couple of altars next to him.
Altars.
Creepy.
Then out of nowhere, he hears a mysterious banging sound.
Creepy.
Ooh.
It's at this point that he abruptly announces that he's getting out of the building.
Oh,
the
my
video
goodness.
ends shortly after with no further investigation and no explanation for the sounds he heard.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is fake. It's very easy to edit in sounds after. Oh, but it is startling still. Like if he thought if he thought he heard people running, why doesn't he get the heck out of Dodge? Why is he still there? And if it was real, like my guy, what are you doing there? It's like you think you like there are awards for people like this, like no sense of self-preservation. Like my guy, what are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Creepy. Okay, now I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, now you're leaving, my guy. Now you're leaving.
Commenters quickly weighed in. Many agreed that they too heard a ghostly voice say, "I see you," loud and clear. Some suggested old buildings can produce echoes and noises that sound like footsteps.
Yeah.
So what do you think has been caught on camera here? Does this video show evidence of a haunting?
Yeah, it's a bit
or can
silly,
the creepy
isn't it?
sounds really be explained away as the creaks and
Like if he had
groans of an
left,
old
I would believe it was
building?
real.
Let me know your take down below.
But then he continues exploring anyway.
There's a stage up here.
Oh, him or his friend making
altars
noises.
next to him.
And did
Creepy.
you hear that? Yeah, if he had left after the
Okay,
stairs, I would have
now-
believed them.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. That was it.
You finally get the ghost on camera.
Here's a creepy clip that's left viewers genuinely baffled. The original
boy.
video appears to have been deleted, but it was later re-uploaded to TikTok by PG Stories Official, where it quickly began circulating again.
Hi, I like you. I didn't know you were here.
The footage shows a man carrying a young girl back toward the camera.
Yeah.
Look at your pretty new shoes.
Everything seems normal at first, then something strange happens.
Hi, I like you. I didn't know you were here. Here.
The bag that the man is carrying suddenly jerks sharply to the side, as if it's been grabbed.
Huh? Oh.
Here.
Yet there's no person nearby, no obstacle it could have caught on. The movement is abrupt and forceful enough that many viewers immediately noticed it on the first watch.
I thought they're talking about something. I thought they're talking about this shape here. I thought maybe that was the ghost. Also a ball in the bag? Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, I thought there was like this shape was the ghost. But that's just artifacting then, huh? Yeah.
Know you were here.
Yeah, let's go to slow motion. What happens to his bag? Da-da-da. Yeah, put the kid down. And the bag. Yeah, that there was a bit funky, but if something was heavy in the bag, yeah. Yeah, the pipes at my place make all sorts of noise at nights, and when I first moved into my place, oh, it creeped the heck out of me. I absolutely hated it. This pipes bang 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 clash clash all night. Oh, but when I first moved in, it scared the heck out of me. Oh my goodness. But yeah, look at this. Yeah, and then the bag, yoink. Yeah, the bag just gets yoinked, and if it was a ghost, the ghost is trying to help. Bro's like, hey, your bag's heavy. I got you. Take care of your kid. I got the bag for you, bro. Yoink. I don't think if it's a ghost, it's a friendly one, right? My goodness.
The man doesn't panic. Instead, he keeps moving, maintaining a calm composure. According to the
Yeah.
uploader, this was deliberate, explaining that they didn't want to scare the baby.
Gotta play it so the baby doesn't get scared.
In the comments, opinions quickly formed, and many
Yeah, not
viewers
too
agreed
scary.
on one thing.
Well,
The
physics and
bag
gravity.
doesn't move naturally. Some suggested a trick of perspective or momentum, but others pointed out that the motion appears directional, as though something briefly tugged it away
Yeah.
from him.
Or better yet, he is also a witch and he used magic to get the bag
The
down.
uploader
But it's a
claims
heavy
that the
bag.
bag was actually grabbed by a ghost. Whether this was an optical illusion, an unseen physical cause, or something far harder to explain, the footage has left viewers replaying the moment again and again, watching the bag, watching the man's reaction, and trying to make sense of what they see.
Yeah, honestly, if I had magic, you know, I would just use magic to take my bag away. Like, yeah, I'm already handling a kid. I don't need to handle the bag too. Not too bad. Oh.
Here's a deeply unsettling case we covered back in early 2025 that's resurfaced online, and with new footage now circulating, it's raised even more disturbing questions. To bring new viewers up to speed, the original post was shared to Reddit by user Michalian, who explained that the image had first been sent to her by a friend on Facebook. According to the post, the situation unfolded late at night in a quiet residential area when a home security camera captured something shocking. What appeared on the footage looked like a baby. Concerned by what they saw, the homeowner did what most people would hope anyone would do in that situation. They contacted authorities. Search and rescue teams were dispatched to the area to investigate, believing there might be a real infant in danger. However, after reviewing the footage, officials reportedly concluded that the appearance was simply a camera glitch. But not everyone was convinced. The original images show what looked...
Yeah, I can see how it might look like a baby. It's like that's a glitch. Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't want my glitches to look like little demon ghost babies in cameras. Okay. But yeah, but pareidolia, I think it's called. It's a heck of a phenomenon. Yeah, this is definitely just camera artifacting, and because of this shade, people think, "Oh my god, baby!" Like, especially with the woman who saw it, you know, women are nurturers, or we're gonna see this and think, "Oh no, it's a baby." A creepy artifacting, but this one, I don't think it's a baby. But we shall see. Apparently there's an update for this. Let's see what happens.
Looks unmistakably like a small baby visible on the camera feed. Timestamp screenshots included in the post make the situation even stranger. In one frame, the baby appears clearly. Just 1 minute later, the figure is completely gone. No movement, no transition, no explanation, as if it simply vanished. And that's where the story takes a darker turn. Recently, a video resurfaced on TikTok by user Ashistoyu, revisiting the case and presenting additional material that adds an unsettling new layer. The TikToker reveals that the poster's daughter, Ensley, took a photograph that appears to show a ghostly figure that closely resembles the same baby seen on the security
it's the same
camera.
baby. It's even weirder. Her daughter took this picture, and it looks just like the baby.
The resemblance is strong enough that many believe it can't be coincidence. The
Ew,
original
that's a bit
poster
creepy.
goes on to say that even scarier is that the baby looks exactly like her daughter Ensley when she was just 2 years old.
Yeah.
Many viewers agreed that the security camera appeared to capture a baby, with some suggesting it could be the spirit of an infant. Others went further, proposing that a medium might be needed to determine whether it was a lost soul trying to cross over, or something far more sinister masquerading as one. What's made the case linger is the human response to it. Emergency services were called, investigations were carried.
But just imagine actually calling the cops for a camera glitch. My goodness. Oh, the cops won't help. It's time to consult a medium. Like, where are you gonna find a medium? And you know, on the subject of witches, you know, don't tell me she doesn't also look a bit like a witch herself. That little bandana, the little gem there she has, her mysterious earrings, her haircut. I swear everybody in this video is a witch, okay? And and you know, she's having these psychic visions, okay? It's not actually a baby. It's her pareidolia going out of control. Yeah. But yeah, like it's getting police involved for a camera glitch. On one hand, better be safe than sorry, but on the other, if I was the cops and that happened to me, I feel like, right? My goodness.
He looks exactly like her daughter Ensley when she was just 2 years old.
Yeah, absolutely crazy behavior. Either
Many
way,
viewers agreed that the
that enough
security
that the
camera
police had to
appeared to
make an actual
capture a
statement about
baby,
it.
with some suggesting it could be the spirit of an infant. Others went further,
Yeah.
proposing that a medium might be
I mean,
needed to
artifacting can look
determine
pretty
whether it
creepy in
was a lost
videos, but
soul trying to cross over, or something far
like,
more
you shouldn't
sinister
call the police
masquerading
unless
as
you have
one.
physical evidence,
What's made the case linger is the human response to it. Emergency services were called, investigations were carried out, official explanations were given, and yet, even with all that, the footage refuses to sit comfortably as just a glitch.
Yeah, it's unsettling, but, artifacting does that. Oh.
Here's a clip that's left viewers deeply unsettled, not because of what's seen, but because of what's heard.
What's
Have a
heard?
listen. The creepy video was uploaded to TikTok by Soyel Julio Lopez.
I don't think that was a baby. Just run it back. What the heck? A spooky hospital, but I didn't hear no baby. Yeah, let's run that back. A bit spooky and ominous, but I don't think it's a baby.
The creepy video was uploaded to TikTok by Soyel Julio Lopez. The description explains that the original poster was working inside a hospital late at night, decorating for an event scheduled to take place early the next morning. To give her space to work comfortably, staff placed her in a section of the hospital where no one else was present. According to her
To make her
account, the
comfortable?
area
What?
was completely empty. She says that when she arrived, she walked through the same corridors she later filmed, and there was nothing there. No patients, no staff, no activity. Then she heard the sound.
Yeah. A friendly prank for sure, yeah. Because hospitals aren't just empty, right? I mean, hospitals are active like 24/7. This isn't an abandoned or closed hospital, right? Yeah, there should be people moving around. This is definitely some kind of prank or something. Or they told her, yeah, totally go set up, okay? And then they go to another room knowing that what? A silhouette in the window. In this window? Right when the sound? Right when the sound. I just spot a silhouette. Oh, earlier? Around here? Silhouette here? Yeah, this is where the video starts. I didn't see a silhouette. Let's see. Right here? Under the controller. Oh, let's run that back, really? Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh my. Yeah, if you look right here. Yeah, something seems to lean in there. Oh my, that's not good. That's not good at all. My goodness. Oh my. The two bored employees, yeah. Yeah. Her friend was like, okay, I'll play the mysterious baby sounds, and then I'll totally appear in the window there. We found the ghost. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That's probably scarier than the actual baby sounds. Oh my goodness.
There was nothing there. No patients, no staff, no activity. Then she heard the sound.
Yeah, yeah, let's run that back in real time. My goodness.
Arrived, she walked through the same corridors she later filmed, and there was
Yeah,
nothing
oh,
there.
in real time, it's
No
pretty spooky.
patients, no staff, no activity. Then she heard the sound.
Yeah, that's scarier than the baby sound. My goodness. Ooh.
The noise is distinct enough to be recognizable immediately. It sounds close.
Yeah, silhouette in the mirror, much scarier.
As viewers replayed the footage, some noticed an additional detail that made the clip even creepier. Near the beginning of the video, in one of the corridor windows,
Oh.
a dark shape appears momentarily.
Oh, okay, so we're not the only ones who noticed that. We're not the only ones who noticed.
It's subtle and easy to miss, but difficult to ignore once spotted.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're not the only ones who noticed. Oh my god.
So, has this clip caught a ghost on camera? Given the timing, the location, and the absence of anyone else nearby, it seems the uploader agrees. Take another look at the footage and decide for yourself. Is this
That was a good eye,
hospital
Aleko.
genuinely haunted, or
we
is there
also
a
noticed
logical
it. Oh my gosh.
explanation for the eerie sounds and the dark shape that appears in the window?
Ominous. Ooh. Yeah, that is creepy. Oh my goodness.
This eerie video was posted to TikTok by Leyendas de Monterrey and consists of surveillance camera footage recorded inside Parque Fundidora, a large urban park built on the grounds of a former steel foundry in the city of Monterrey, Mexico. At first, the footage appears completely ordinary. Then, without warning, something enters the frame.
Oh.
A ghostly figure briefly appears, moving across the screen toward the right before vanishing from view. The
Oh
shape
my.
lacks clear detail, yet is distinctly human in outline. The moment is easy to miss if you're not watching closely, but once you see it, it's hard to ignore.
Yeah, let's run that back. Yeah. Okay, I thought one of these things were the ghost. But yeah, just some white dude in a bodysuit running by. Yeah.
Ghostly figure briefly appears, moving.
Yeah, run that back in slow motion. What's bro up to? Yeah, then he pops up there, then he pops up there, and then he just scoots on through behind the trees. Oh, that's ominous. Oh my.
The shape lacks clear detail, yet is distinctly human in outline. The moment is easy to miss if you're not watching closely, but once you see it, it's hard to ignore.
That's a bit ominous.
The uploader suggests the figure could be a ghost or some other type of paranormal entity, pointing out how briefly
Or
it
just a woman in a
manifests
raincoat,
and how
yeah.
unnaturally it seems to move through the scene. Given that the footage comes from a fixed surveillance camera rather than a handheld phone, many viewers felt it was harder to dismiss as a simple filming trick.
Yeah, because it does look like it's raining. Sound like it a bit too.
Today, Parque Fundidora is known as a modern urban park, a place
Yeah,
for
not a
jogging
ghost on
trails,
that one, I
concerts,
think.
museums, and
Yeah,
open green
just
spaces.
someone, a woman,
But beneath
someone
its
in a
clean
coat.
pathways lies a much heavier past. The park was built on the grounds of the former Fundidora de Fierro y Acero de Monterrey, one of the most important steel foundries in Latin America. The massive industrial complex operated from 1900 until its closure in 1986,
Wow.
and for decades it was a place of relentless labour, extreme conditions, and danger. During its operation, the steel plant was the site of numerous industrial accidents. Workers were exposed daily to extreme heat, toxic fumes, unstable machinery, and dangerous working conditions.
Oh my.
Fatal accidents involving
Oh my.
machinery, explosions, burns, and structural collapses were not uncommon. though official death tolls were rarely publicised.
Yeah, I
Former
imagine.
workers and their families have long shared stories of people who entered the factory and never came home. In Mexican folklore, places marked by intense labour, suffering and sudden death are often believed to retain residual energy, a spiritual imprint left behind by those who died under
That's
traumatic
mysterious indeed.
circumstances. Over the years, reports of strange encounters inside the park have
Frostpunk.
circulated widely, especially
Yeah.
among night guards, maintenance staff and people passing through after dark. Common stories include shadowy figures appearing near old furnaces and
Ooh.
preserved machinery, the sound of footsteps or metal
Ooh.
dragging when
Shadowy
no one else
figures
is
definitely
present,
spooked the heck out
and
of
an
me. Oh my
overwhelming
goodness, I can't
sensation
do
of
it.
being watched near abandoned
Oh my.
structures.
Oh my.
Some witnesses even claim to see figures resembling workers in old-style uniforms, most often late at night or in the early morning hours when the park is quiet. For many locals, Parque Fundidora isn't just a park
Yeah.
built on industrial ruins. It's a place where the past never...
Except that ghost wasn't wearing a, old steelworker uniform. The ghost was completely all white, sleek in design. Yeah, I don't think it wasn't if it was a ghost, it wasn't a steelworker ghost, that's for sure. My goodness.
fully left. So, has this surveillance system captured a ghost from the park's past? Or is there another way to explain this creepy footage? Watch the clip one more time and decide for yourself.
Yeah, just someone hurrying on through the rain or snow.
Ava!
Here's another scary video that's left viewers on edge, featuring a chilling, disembodied voice that shares all the same eerie traits seen in the previous suspected mimic encounters. Have a
Alright.
listen.
Ava!
The clip was uploaded to TikTok by Joy Marix, who insists that at the time of recording there was no one else in the house and no TVs or devices playing audio.
Let's run that back. I didn't hear anyone. Where? Let's run that back.
Seen in the previous suspected mimic encounters. Have a listen.
Ava!
The clip was uploaded to TikTok by Joy Marix, who insists that at the time of...
Wait, I think when they're both laughing, she hears another Ava.
Ava!
Yeah, when the mother's laughing, he hears something that sounds like saying Ava. It's a bit creepy. But Kelto it's just what it sounds like. I don't think it's actually a mimic, right? Yeah.
The clip was uploaded to TikTok by Joy Marix, who insists that at the time of recording there was no one else in the house and no TVs or devices playing audio. According to her, the environment was completely quiet until something strange cut through the silence.
Ava!
Yeah.
In the clip, the
Could be a
poster
little
can be
girl
heard
too,
calling
yeah.
out her daughter's name, Eva. Almost immediately after, a mysterious voice appears to repeat the name.
Ava!
Yeah, let's...
The voice
Yeah, run that back to slow motion a little bit. It sound a bit like a goose, but... Yeah. I think put it in slow motion we can hear it just a little bit better, right? Yeah, it kind of sounds like a creepy goose there, but... Yeah, during the mother's laughter, it could be the baby saying her own name too, right? Because that's what babies do. They'll copy their mommy, right? And if a mommy is saying her name, the baby will learn, oh, that's me, and they'll repeat the name back. Yeah, I don't think it's a mimic here. It could definitely be the baby repeating her mommy. It's more cute than scary. Yeah, that does sound fun. I'll give it a try sometime, hopefully. All right, let's continue.
In the clip, the poster can be heard calling out her daughter's name, Eva. Almost immediately after, a mysterious voice appears to repeat the name.
Ava!
Yeah, the baby faced away too.
The
It could
voice
easily be the
doesn't sound like
baby.
it's coming from the same direction as the original call, and it doesn't seem to match the poster's voice.
Ava!
Some viewers believe the sound is simply the daughter laughing, perhaps distorted by acoustics.
Yeah, or the baby repeating her own name. That's what babies do. They repeat stuff.
However, in a follow-up video, the poster addressed this.
One thing that makes me not think that it was her laugh was because, so when you hear the noise that sounds like, you definitely hear the va very clearly. Her mouth is wide open and you cannot make that noise unless your lips are together. Also, she doesn't say the V like a syllable. She doesn't say it. She says Aya. Like, for her own name, that's what she calls herself. She doesn't even call herself Ava. So I just feel like it was really unlikely it was her.
A number of commenters
maybe
also
a
pointed
baby's
out that the
maturing,
timing
lady.
feels off and that the tone doesn't quite match a laugh. One comment in particular stood out saying, "You have a mimic. As long as it isn't answered, you'll be fine." Many viewers seem to
Yeah, you have a
agree.
mimic. I'll trust you, random person on TikTok comments.
Whether this was an innocent sound misinterpreted in a quiet house,
Yeah, it could be
or
spooky,
something
but it
paranormal
isn't.
imitating the mother's voice
That's
far
why
too
the baby trying to
convincingly,
repeat her mommy.
the clip has left
It's
viewers
cuter that
replaying
way.
it again and again, listening closely for details they might have missed.
Yeah, not too scary. It's cute.
If you want to see more scary videos just like these, then smash that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you won't miss a single upload.
All right, well done. Nice.
Here's a chilling image that has left Reddit users deeply unsettled.
A robed figure filmed.
The photo was uploaded to Reddit by user mysterious_diver5948, who says it was captured during a visit to the old Wyoming State Penitentiary. According to the poster, they were exploring the historic prison and taking photos when they snapped an image of one of the cells. At the time, they insist the area was empty. But when they later looked at the photo, something was there.
Oh.
The image appears to show a dark, hooded figure standing directly in front of the cell. The shape is tall and human-like, draped in what looks like a long black robe.
That's also a witch, just so you know. That's also a witch.
Almost immediately, commenters began drawing comparisons to one figure in particular.
Or it could be Death too,
the Grim
just
Reaper.
hanging out.
Even the original poster agreed, commenting that the resemblance was difficult to ignore.
Yeah. Looking at that, certainly ominous. And very, very easy to set up too. Just have one of your buddies dress up in a cloak thingy, put on a robe and say, "Oh my god, did you see that? There was totally something in my photo, guys." Yeah, certainly creepy, but also explainable, right? Yeah.
The old Wyoming State Penitentiary operated from 1901 to 1981 and housed some of the state's most dangerous inmates. Over the
80 years,
decades,
wow.
prisoners were executed there. Others died from illness, violence, or harsh conditions, and the building developed a reputation long before it became a tourist site. Visitors and staff have reported unexplained footsteps, voices, shadow figures, and sudden drops in temperature throughout the cell blocks.
Ooh, not shadow figures, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Skeptics in the comments suggested the figure could be a trick of lighting, a shadow, or a case of pareidolia. The brain interpreting random shapes as something familiar.
Yeah, like this. What is this? A coconut or something? A rock? But it looks like a little face, doesn't it? Just some guy going, "Ooh." Don't know what bro's up to, but it's like I don't care. That's a face. Yeah.
But others argued that the shape is too defined and too human-like to dismiss so easily. So what did the camera capture inside that cell block? A shadow playing tricks on the eye? Or something tied to the prison's past, briefly revealing itself? Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more scary videos, then check out those links right there. Remember to check out our awesome merch if you haven't already. There's links in the description box down below.
Okay, yeah.
And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Okay. Okay, overall spooky, even if they're easily explained. Yeah, let's give that a like there. Yeah, the one at the beginning, that was more annoying. That high pitched ringing along with the prayers. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, the video mostly focused on like witchcraft and stuff. That first one, it's more sad, you know. That's not a witch. That's just a lady who needs help, man. Hope someone managed to help her. But then these two here, yeah, I can easily believe that they are witches. And the so-called mimics, yeah, no, I don't believe those are mimics. Those are easily explained. And this one, it's mysterious. Yeah, it's wrong. It's a witch recruitment. Not scary, just a bit weird. But you know that's how witches get recruits these days. And the old nursing home one. Yeah, this one almost would have got me. It almost did. If he had left after he heard the supposed running on the stairs. But then he totally went back upstairs. And the mysterious so-called baby. It's just creepy artifacting there. It's still creepy, but, you know, also easily explained. But, you know, don't get the police involved with something like that, man. Yeah, not unless you have actual concrete proof, you know, like if the baby was moving, crawling on your porch, sure, then call the cops, but in the hospital... Yeah, Leiko had a really good eye. He caught the ghost in the camera before the video talked about it. I didn't even realize that at all until he pointed it out. That one was pretty creepy. Very well done. Well done prank. Videos in this one were for Spooky Sunday, it wasn't so bad. Yeah, everything here is easily explained. Well done for Spooky Sunday. Ah, we got through it together, team. We got through it together.